Hey everybody, we are doing another boot camp in Phoenix this time, and we personally just want to invite you and tell you a little bit about the boot camp.
Yeah, so we're doing a boot camp on the 9th at the Get Kraken headquarters. That's in northeast Phoenix greater area.
Yeah, that 101 freeway is a very confusing loop. And then there's the 202 that does it the other way. Very confusing. I don't know. Sometimes we're going north, sometimes we're going west. It's confusing.
So what are we going to teach at this boot camp?
Yeah, so this boot camp is going to be based on portfolio and project management, very similar to our DC boot camp. We are adapting it a little bit. We have some lessons learned. Yeah, we're building off. We have some lessons learned from DC. We are partnering with Get Kraken as well, and so they have a component that fits very appropriately with the subject matter here. And so we're going to fold in a little bit of what they do on the Git side of the house. So we're going to have portfolio project management, but also some of the more SDLC developer experience type of activities that program and project managers should be at least consciously aware of, especially with programs that are software based.
Yeah. So we're starting early in the morning.
Early in the morning, bright and early. Sean's bringing in some donuts.
Donuts, bagels, whatever I can find in the
whatever you can find. We'll have a light breakfast. We're gonna. The beauty of the workshop is very hands-on. We have a workbook that we give to everybody. Doesn't quite look like this, but we have workbooks that we give to people, so you'll have instructions to follow along.
There's a little bit of pre-set up homework that we'll send out for all the attendees.
Correct. Yeah, there'll be a little bit of homework you have to do to just make sure we hit the ground running. But it's a roll up your sleeves, bring your laptop, bring a charger, and get ready to actually configure Jira, jump into Jira, and work through examples in Jira. And so it's a very exciting type of workshop because I'm not sitting here for 6 hours just talking about things. Like, we are going to show you some stuff, and then you get to follow along. And so there's a lot of interaction. There's a lot of opportunities for you to ask questions. We're going to have a couple of experts in the room to like run around and help unblock you or get you unstuck. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. I think a very, very enjoyable experience for you to take your skills to the next level, because a lot of folks know how to use Jira, right? I think 20 years later, a lot of folks have like the Jira part down, but we're going to show you how Jira plays with like Jira Plans, which is a premium and enterprise only feature. We're going to show you how Jira Plans plays with initiatives, how it plays with Jira product discovery, how it plays with Jira service management. I've already mentioned we're going to go a little bit into Get Kraken as well. So we'll explore what developers are doing.
We'll be talking Git. Yeah,
we'll be talking some Git. Not a whole lot, right? Not enough to like overwhelm you, but definitely enough to give you a perspective and an understanding of like, hey, your stories are in progress, but you're not making progress. What's going on? Well, Git can give us a lot of insight that we sometimes don't know. And so we're going to be showing you Get Kraken has a really easy and really cool interface that gives you a lot of signals, is what they call it, which goes really hand in hand. Sean, if you remember, the first part of the workshop is noise to signals on the JPD, JSM side. And so we're going to do noise to signals on the developer side as well.
That sounds great.
It's a lot of fun.
Other than Get Kraken, do we have any other sponsors?
I was going to get to that. So
putting you on the spot, Alex.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing, everything that we're kind of showing you, we're going to do it in a sandbox environment, because a lot of this has to do with some change management, because not everybody knows how to use these tools like this. But there's a high probability that you're going to like how to use this, right? You're going to like the techniques we're going to show you. And so you're going to want to go and implement it in your own company. And so we're going to show you and kind of prep you up from the get-go to do this in a sandbox environment so that you can experiment, you can tweak out your workflows, your custom fields, everything we're going to show you how to do in the workshop. You're going to want to do that, but you don't want to change production, right? You want to keep your production environment kind of protected until you're ready to roll it out. Unfortunately, rolling out changes from the sandbox to production, it is one of the hardest things to do, right? It's a very, very manual, very error-prone process. So our sponsor, Revise, they have an application that makes it super easy to take configurations and data from your sandbox and move it to production when you have your T's crossed and your I's dotted and you have buy-in from your stakeholders and whatnot. So shout out to Revise, shout out for shout out to Get Kraken for making this possible, and
Yes. Thank you
we're
very
gonna have
much.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I am wearing the wrong hat for this video, but I'm wearing the right t-shirt.
Yeah, we heard Atlassian. There's gonna be a little bit of Git. We should call out though that Git Kraken. One of the cool things about Git Kraken, it works with Bitbucket. It works with GitHub. It works with GitLab. It works with Team Foundation Server. It works with Azure DevOps Online. So wherever your Git or your source code repositories are, Git Kraken is gonna play with it really nicely. Whether it's on premise, whether it's on in the cloud, like it is just very capable. Unlike some of the other free tools that are available in the marketplace.
All right. So April 9th in the greater Phoenix area. I guess that's technically Scottsdale.
It's
right?
going to be in Scottsdale. It's in the 10X building for Grant Cardone. So if you guys are familiar with that northern Scottsdale area, it's going to be up in that quadrant.
Okay. Well, definitely link should be here below us. And, feel free to sign up and join us in Arizona.
And if you're watching this and you're not in Arizona, let us know in the comment section where you live, because this is the second one and we have a couple more on tour. So we might be coming to a city near you. But the other ask is, if you do know somebody in Phoenix that might be interested, share this video with them so that they can be aware, and we can give them a discount code to join our code. And we can give them a discount code to join our training.
That sounds great, Alex. So hopefully we'll see everybody in Phoenix.
Bye.
Cool. All right.